Hello, this is Jessica McKay with your Spirit Guide reading for September. If you're watching this video in some way or another, these messages are for you. Go ahead and take a moment to connect in with your spirit guides and just ask which message is most appropriate for you today. Message number 1, number 2, or number 3, and of course you can choose more than one message. I'm going to be going within to get these messages from spirit guides rather than using a deck of cards. So I'm just going to go inside and get the first message. Okay, so if you chose message number 1, I am getting the sense that you are recreating something out of something else that did not quite work out the way that you would have wished or hoped. But I'm also hearing the message that what you've gone through has not been wasted at all. In fact, you're using that material to do something new, and you're using that experience to move you forward. So just as an example, if you were doing something with your career and you had an idea for a business and it didn't quite pan out just the way that you thought it would, you still got valuable experience from that. And I'm also seeing this wonderful image of divine assistance. It's like a helping hand coming from above to really help you manifest this goal. And so this has to do with your freedom and your feelings of being capable or resourceful. And I get the sense that you have felt in the past like you were stuck, or there were things that you just couldn't push through. And I'm hearing that you are free of that struggle, and that the experience you have now is enough. You have the experience, you have the knowledge, you have the wisdom because of what's happened to you before. And so you're bringing that into your life now. And I see you being able to create whatever your vision is in a beautiful new way. So that's message number 1. So I'm just going to go inside and get message number 2. Okay, so this seems to be about communicating and relationships with family members. And the message that I'm getting is also around healing. So if you have been concerned about particular members of your family that are going through health issues, or just people that you love going through challenging times, this is about finding your way to being of service to those people. And it's about finding that balance between how much can you actually help and how much do you need to let your loved ones do on their own. Many times we can't actually convince anyone else of something that we think is true. We need to let them be on their path and yet be there for them. So I'm hearing that this is a time for you of finding your way across that bridge, so that you're there for the people you love in whatever way you feel moved to be, and yet you know to give them space, or you know also to have boundaries so that you feel nurtured and that you're not feeling like you have to do too much. So I'm seeing that middle path for you, that middle path between trying to do too much and feeling helpless to do anything. So I hope that message makes sense for you. And there's a lot of green healing energy around this. So I do get the sense that healing is happening in whatever capacity that is. So even if you are going through a loss and the death of someone close to you, there's healing energy around that. So there's healing energy for you and even for them, because even when the physical body lets go, there's healing that happens for the spirit. And we are eternal. We are eternal. So we keep going, and there's healing in every single aspect of your journey, whether you're in a body or not. So don't worry, I am not getting the message that someone you love is going to die or that you're going to die. That's not what this is. This is more about how to take care of yourself and how to communicate and you know, how much to do for the people you love. So I hope that makes sense. So I'm just going to go inside and get message number 3. Okay, so this message, I'm seeing all kinds of purple energy around you, and purple or violet energy, when I see it, is usually about wisdom and knowingness. It's not knowledge, it's different from knowledge, it's wisdom. It's being able to connect with your inner knowingness. And that knowingness sometimes shows up in the form of intuition, where you just know something. You don't know how you know it, but it's in the body, and I'm being shown your solar plexus. And so that is you know, right below the rib cage, right in your stomach area. That this is a knowingness that you have in your body, and that you have started to feel a confidence in that knowingness, and you can trust it. You can really trust it. So I'm getting the message that you are ready to do whatever it is that you have been feeling called to do. And this could be something in your career, something where you know that you're able to give advice, or you're able to counsel, you're able to be still and be in the moment, and let other people come to you and not need to push. So it's a very interesting energy that I'm getting. I'm also getting something that has to do with motherhood with this. So if you are a mother and you've been feeling doubt about how you are as a mother, or how you're doing in that role, don't worry. Don't worry. You have what it takes. Your instincts are good. Your intuition is good. So don't let other people try to undermine your confidence about what's right for you and your child. So that's, let me see if there's anything else about this. The image that I'm getting is from the tarot. Actually, it's the Magician. So it's that expertise that I was seeing before, that knowledge, that knowingness, I mean that wisdom. And the expertise is about knowing that you have everything. You've studied, you've done the work, you have been on many journeys, and so you don't need to hesitate as you step forward into any kind of mastery. I'm getting mastery of all kinds here, not just with mothers or with counselors or any sort of specific profession, but mastery as a whole. That is what I am picking up for you, that you can trust yourself and you can feel grounded in that mastery. So this is about not selling yourself short, not doubting yourself. So that's the message I'm getting for number 3, and I hope that these messages made sense to you, and that they've been helpful. If they have, please let me know, and I'll see you again next time.